Hi everyone, welcome to another week of the Weekly Well, and I am Janelle Meyer. I wanted to talk a little bit this week about negativity bias. It is something that we all have. We have a tendency where it's is the way we're made, and basically that means that we are more apt to see and look for negative than we are positive. It's natural. There's nothing wrong with that. What happens is when we see the negative, whether it be on the news or an event that we heard of, if we stay there and we dwell on that, we kind of like fast track it into our memory. So next time it happens, we're more apt to lean into that and to want to absorb that. It's something that keeps like this repetitive cycle. And that's not how we want to live our life. If we want to live our best, fullest lives, right? The best version of ourselves, we don't want to continually be Debbie Downers and have stinking thinking and, think that the world is just bleak and why bother and be negative all the time. Even though the reality is there is some negative stuff out there, right? And we have a tendency, as I just said to you, because of the negativity bias, to seek that out. So what the trick is to recognize it, just like you are right now, right? That this exists and it's not something that we're going to try not to do at all, okay? Because that would just be ridiculous. What we need to do is recognize it, and then just after we've processed it, we want to just let it go. Just know that it's natural to feel that way, to see that, and then not to choose to hold on to it. So the more we choose to hang on to it, as I said to it, like fast tracks it into our brain, and then it's like a magnet for next time. We basically seek out the negative and we kind of feed off of that. You want to stop that behavior if in fact you want to be living your best life. And one of the tricks is to recognize that negativity bias is normal, that you are going to have it, but that when you are experiencing it, that you let it just kind of basically come in, process it, know it's there. You don't want to avoid it. It's not like we're trying to avoid it, but then we just as soon want to kind of just let it go. And remember, this is a work in progress. So if you are someone that is very prone to negativity, give yourself a break, okay? And if you find yourself ruminating long amount of time, maybe next time after you watch this video and now you're really aware of it, just try to see if the next time something comes in, you're able to drop it after one day, right? As opposed to 1 week. And eventually, and then the next time is just maybe it's creeping in for a couple hours throughout the day. It happened in the morning. Maybe you're still thinking about it by evening. And then the next day, it's like, you know what? Eventually you get to the point where you aren't even letting it bother you longer than 20 minutes. So it's coming in, you're recognizing it, you're not avoiding it, you're aware of it, you're processing, and you're just kind of letting it go. Okay, well, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you next week.